Hey guys, this is Peter Jam. Today I'm gonna talk about relationships, not complete relationships. That was in 2 minutes uninterrupted videos that you can check out on my channel, on my YouTube channel. But today I'm gonna talk about something in particular that with some of you happened, maybe with me also it happened, or it happens. This is especially when you work on yourself really hard, regardless if this is same-sex relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, or even formation of family or whatever it is. So these two individuals are coming together to build up a couplehood, a unity together. So sometimes what happens is that if one of them, let's say if I work so hard on myself to become the person that I am, and if the other person comes and sees that that I worked very hard on my body, on my financial, on my fame, on my work, on my business, whatever it is that I worked really hard, that it grew up. So whenever this person met me, I already became this person. I already am this person. So when this person starts to treat me like a person that never worked on themselves, I don't want to put the term as regular person, because we are all like regular, ordinary people. But until when you try to see your calling, your passion, whatever you are so much into, and try to grow, and it can be even money, it can be even working on yourself on a particular something, spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, whatever it is that you really worked on yourself. That, because I believe that we all are little seeds. We are born like little seeds. When we grow up, our subconscious mind learns and saves from whatever we get from our community, society, family, mom, dad, brother, sister, and then close friends. But you come to some time in your life, especially after your 20s and even 30s, that you start reading self-help books or motivational speeches, or spiritually you start growing and learning about history, psychology, whatever. Eventually you realize that you should work on yourself, and particularly on something. And once you start working on yourself and you really grow, and your partner doesn't have that maturity, that is not grown that much, which means, Billy, sorry about that, there's a doggy out there. It's making some noise. All right, so when you find this person that doesn't have this maturity, so definitely the person that you met, they will naturally start to feel intimidated, unless they really appreciate you, and unless they really accept that they are not they never worked on themselves that hard. Maybe they had whatever they had, maybe, but they appreciate you, which is very rare. Usually whenever you meet this person sees whatever you are, they get attracted, but then they start to be afraid, and they say like, and maybe even jealous. So this is like a long story short. Then problems start to happen, because you start to feel frustrated because this person is treating you less than you are, and eventually you can be also blamed that you have ego. And I came to this term, and I said like, whenever you know that you met a lion and you're treating this lion like a cat, and then calling him or her a cat with ego, that doesn't work. Because this, for sure, lion is the family of cat, but it's not a cat. It's different breed, and it grew up like a lion and became like a lion. But if we see those little cubs, the little lions, they look like a cat and we can bring them at home and they can play with the cats. But this little cat grew up and turned out to be a lion. Or you're going to appreciate that and you're not going to be intimidated, or you never want to deal with a lion. You can play with cats and you can find a cat which is as mature as you are intellectually, physically, spiritually, or whatever, other than creating this mess, thinking that the person that you met is narcissist or egoist or which might be, but also might not, most likely might not, because if you have worked on yourself and you know that you have worked on yourself and you're meeting with this person, this whatever I'm giving example, it's not gonna work, because it's both you work with yourself, that means that you are the lion, and whoever is meeting you, they are lion too, and then you both have to really see how you can appreciate each other. So always realize how much you worked on yourself and on your passions, because I always talk about all my motivational speeches is on being the person that you dream to become. I know that there are lots of obstacles. I know there are lots of stuff, but I believe in law of attraction and I believe on working on the self. I can share more and more, but this video is good enough. The point that it reached. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. You can write me and we can discuss. Peace.